Previously on A Lyttle Dangerous.
There we go. Yeah. Very much something you should have in your arsenal. Or at least, you know. I don't think so.
Target destroyed.
There we go. It's all over. Never mind.
Target destroyed.
Hello, and welcome to another inciting installment of A Little Dangerous Benign with me, your host and co-pilot, Commander Jack Little 07. And welcome, first up and foremost, to Mr. Orange Spark and Mr. Millstone Barn, who've both delighted us with their presence in chat this evening. Well, as you can imagine, the opening previously on reel, voiced, in case you missed it, by the delectable Mr. Edward C. Lewis. Very gracious we are all for that. Is all about the pew-pew. Yes, that's what we're going to be up to tonight, is the pewing, and very much the pewing. Yes. So, no, it wasn't live, Millstone Barn, I'm afraid. No, that was all from a previous episode. Yes. So, here we are in Macedon, Freeport. And if I can just grab me a stick of joy and get it into player position. There we go. We should be, hopefully, ready to kick things off. So, how are we all anyway? Before we get to, straight into the do-whats. Do you mind if I don't? So, have we had pleasant weekends, Mrs. Sparkenbarn? Ooh, that's a pointer. Before we head off into the black, is there anything we want to do to our vessel? Status quo? Well, marvellous. Oops. No, that was the wrong button. We're off to a flying start here, aren't we? Ah. Yes. Boom, boom, boom. I miss a bit of missing the old quo. Here we are, and here we are, and here we go. Oh no, that's right. We did press the right button after all. Oh, good. Yes, I was thinking of these. Oh, shield booster, that's nice. Hang on, let's try. We can browse, shield boosters. Got a shield booster C, but we can afford shield booster A. It's just within our power capacity. And I think with a bit of cleverness on my part, yes, I should be able to. Ooh, that's quite a lot higher, isn't it? No, let's not do that. Oh, I see. No, it's scaling up to that, is it? Right, jolly gee. What about something else then? Jaff? Jaff. Well, thank you, Spark. I'm sorry I have such a deleterious effect on your well-being. Something perhaps we can work through on our stay with the LaveCon. Yes. Yeah. It's a terrible thing to admit to, but I've not really had much experience with the old chaff, I'm afraid. It's going to be a little test for me, I think, ce soir. Peut-être. Mais, nous allons voir que nous verrons. Mangling French there. That's what brings them in, you know. Bit of bilingualness. Not that I am. Right. So, something else I need to check, which I should have checked before the stream, part of me usual nonsense, is jolly good, is me controls. Because I've been having some slight sight issues with me controls going awry. But they're all well in play. So we're good. And do I have something in my hold? Oh, I do. Jolly good. There's a
Engines engaged.
there we go.
Landing gear retracted.
I'm a bit tangled here. Hang on. It is. There. That's better. Whoa. So yes, we are we not, on the path to novice? Novice, imagine that, me, a novice. Oh, really not happy with my camera tonight. There we go. Oh, I think that's better. Yeah, that'll do. Right.
Frameshift drive charging.
Are you taking anything, Mr. Spark? Some form of analgesia? The Gimp swears by paracetamol. But I'm a little skeptical myself. Of course, he's a stern avoider of caffeine, so his headaches are these days are few and far between. Dihydrogen monoxide. Well, it's very dangerous, you know. I understand that most people who've used that have gone on to perish. So take care. In fact, I learnt of one poor soul who, during the autopsy, they found his lungs were lined with it. Yes, toxins in the dose, as they say. Sparky is taking it in small doses there. Now, what are we after? We are after... a little bit of... freedom of movement, that would be nice. And, unknown, what's it? Signal source, there we go. That's what we're keen on. But we're not in a shipping lane right now. Oh, so let's hurry it along. Now, we have at our disposal this sort of an alignment, and I think we've got chaff set up to a button which I'm not very keen on. Don't like buttons. I like to do all my controls on my stick, as you know. We'll see how we get on. Sparky, do you have any advice for chaff use? Sparky, of course, here representing the Galactic Academy. Of course, we did do chaff at space school, but I'm a little rusty, you know, a little out of practice. I understand in certain states of America they put dihydrogen monoxide in the water supply. Claiming that it is beneficial to health. Oh, I've had a lovely weekend, by the way. We went to see Band of Pricks, which is a Guided by Voices tribute band. They have a sort of an annual, sort of mini festival, really, called Heatfest, or Euro Heatfest, rather. It's in its 8th year. Spent a certain amount of time rocking out, as the young people say. And today we went into town to have a roast lamb at the Dean Street Townhouse. No affiliate. It's a little rich for my blood, I think. Threat 4. Of course, although I have some stuff in me cargo. Oh, there we go, back in the room. Sorry about that. I was sitting on the mute button. Oh dear. Great lump. Right. Let's get us full cells killed, shall we? I say, steady on, old V. No, no. No, no.
Warning, upgrade attack. Taking internal damage. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh dear. That's a little test on my high waking skills there. Oh, very poor. It's very important if you're high waking not to cancel it. Good evening, MC, and welcome. Catch us leaping from certain death to the system of Kabarchi. Very hairy indeed. And this used to be such a chilled and relaxed stream. How are you, MC? Right. Let's see if we can get repaired.
Shields online.
Whoa. So how are you, MC? How was your weekend? I do like these Sunday streams because it chance to catch up with everything. A run and a walk. Ooh. Double the ampersands. It's so easy to do, One goes out for a run, spots a new RV, and suddenly it falls into the old basket there. MC, speaking of RVs, I've got a question. What's an RV? TV. There we go. That's something I can reckon with. Lovely. So how does one accidentally buy a television these days? Did it come free with something? Ah. I like the idea of going for a run and a walk, by the way, as well. That's fun. Because a lot of my runs end up as walks. Couldn't resist, eh? Well, how many inches are we talking here? Is it 4K? Have you forked out for a 4K? Little play on words there. Not, I don't think berserk with a crowbar. I think more sort of berserk with a credit card. I assume, anyway. Unless, unless it was a sort of,
Request granted.
I've nudged this television in my outrage at the state of the world, and now it's sort of broken, so we have to pay for it. Wop, 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 wop. Wop, wop, wop. There we go. The ever awkward number 2 pad.
Light engagement.
65 inches. They've got rooms smaller than... Oh. Lordy. So I suppose Frontier Expo is happening at your house tomorrow, this year, is it?
Engines disengaged.
There we go. Ugh.
Hull repaired.
Zen Archer, welcome aboard, sir. Comment allez-vous ce soir, mon ami? Dark and mysterious people. Well, 1 out of 2 is not bad, eh? Right. Now, I didn't quite see what the sec level here was. Low. Well, yeah, I think we can still do it. If we keep to the,
Released. Engines engaged.
if we keep to the low threat jobs, we should be okay, shouldn't we?
Landing gear retracted.
I mean, it's not anarchy or anything. Excuse me. Very bad form. Wonderful, Zen. So you've picked up a stick, have you? Then we should explain, has been controllers for some time. And as such, hasn't really been seen in game very much. Oh, he's learnt a skill. He's learnt to use keyboard and mouse, taking it the Harry Potter way.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yes, I took time out playing Subnautica to get to grips with the Steam controller. So it was time well spent. I get the feeling we need to get a little bit of distance between the combat zones, and there we go. Encoded emissions, threat 0. I've got to do a little test in approximately 4 minutes. Yay, that's the ticket.
Under attack.
He's a tough little blighter.
Target shields offline. Target
Right,
destroyed.
one down. Now you, stop bloomin' firing at me, will you? And hold still while I shoot at you. Thank you. Ooh, nimble. scum. I like that. Don't think I'm going to waste any physical on this, being it's a tiddly sidewinder. Yeah, how'd you like those apples? I'll have half a pound of Granny Smiths, please. Coming right up. This one's got a bruise. I'll have that one over there, thank you. Yeah. There we are.
Target destroyed.
There's another one somewhere. Where are you? That'll be him. Need to be like that. Oh, I do like these turrets, I must admit.
Target shields offline.
It's quite interesting as well what happens to your awareness of where you need to be in order to get your hits in. So rather than going in tight to get him in front of you, you kind of drop down, take a wide circle.
Target destroyed.
Right, now. There's quite a lot of people here. Just want to make sure that I think this might be the fuzz. Yep. Right.
Frameshift drive charging.
No, it's Sarah. I know. Just steer clear of her. Right. Ooh. I think oh, this isn't happening. Oh, yes. Pirate biscuits. They're the best kind of biscuits. Come in a chest. Yes.
Ready to engage.
Throttle up. Ah, there we go.
3, 2, 1.
So, we've had both adventure and excitement. Marvelous. And a colossal 25 grand in the kitty. Further, and more importantly, we're now at 42% mostly harmless. Now for some booty. Oh. What have we got here? Bar. Boring. He only dropped out of Super Cruise there. Didn't have my mind on the mind on the game. Obviously, we're quite close to it, are we? Jolly G. head that way, shall we? All so close. Threat 2. Oh. I think we can at least give it a whirl, can't we? Sort of going in guns blazing there, which is not really the done thing, but short work. Chap's not even returned fire. It's alright.
Target destroyed. Scan detected.
Oop. Somebody else wants to have a play. Well. You can quite appreciate how many apples I've got in here. Plasmingo, if that is your name.
Offline.
Ooh.
Target shields. Target
Quick.
shields.
Quick to get your shields back, but quick to drop them as well. That's what we like.
Target destroyed.
Ooh, still more. Oh. Thank you. There we go. Knew I had some lasers on this somewhere. So my chat thing's not working again. That's awkward.
Target destroyed.
You'd think the whole world was criminal there. I think that's us for the moment. I'm sort of focusing on me rank up, you see, so I'm not that bothered about booty. Hello, welcome to the stream. So glad you could make it. I know we've had difficulties matching schedules of late, haven't we? Yeah. Well, this is perfect, in fact, because of what will happen next. Right. So yes, we're currently pewing to try and get to a novice scale. Yes, it is, Sparky. You know I'm a real boy. Oh. There we go. Nice correction, if I may say so myself. Isn't it funny, by the way, how sometimes lighting can appear very, very different depending on where that lighting is viewed from? I just thought I'd say, you know, because it can be quite jarring if you suddenly change position. You look at the same scene, the same lighting from a different angle, and say, oh, it's how dramatically different. It's almost as though it wasn't the same scene at all. It's strange, isn't it? The frailties of the human eye, the crude modelling of the universe within our heads. Yeah, just a thought I'd like to throw out there. It's a legitimate religion. Oh, that felt good. Get that off my chest. Here we go.
Docking request granted.
Space brakes coming in a little hard there. There we go. Almost too real, yes. You're deep, deep, deep. That's the wrong thing there. You're doing there. No, no, no. You're not to do that. Oh, blast. Ooh. Wow. Well, that was awkward. So, what happened there was I got a little too friendly with somebody else's ship. That would have been a rather inauspicious end to my bounty. Oh, there are slow dockings, and then there's this. Oh, dear. Bit drunk. There we go. Cute. There we go. Oh, anonymous access. Yes, yes, yes. Contacts. Yum, yum. Refuel, because it's under 15. Windham. Well, it's probably like normal Han. It just gives you more gas. Ooh, 48%. So we've gone 6%. That's very good, isn't it? Yes, that's very good indeed. I'm quite impressed by that. Yes. Ah, dear.
Oh, hey, Jack. I know what I wanted to tell you. I was in my local supermarket yesterday. Fancied cooking up my legendary corn chili, you know. Fresh out of chopped tomatoes I was, so I was just about to do what I usually do and pick up a 4-pack. You know, the ones where you get the tins in that cardboard sleeve. Anyway, my hand's on the pack, right? And at the supermarket they have these little things on the price tags. So if you're buying a 4-pack of something, it'll give you what the price per item is, right? And I see that the price per item is £1.25. And glancing across, I see that there's an offer on the individual tins, and they're only £1 each. Crazy. If I'd bought the multi-pack, I'd have been a quid out of pocket. Well, in the end, I ended up buying 6 of them. I mean, I know I'm going to get 2 of them, right? Anyway, I thought I'd better let you know.
Yes, it's all too easy in life, isn't it, to get drawn into certain patterns of behaviour that, although once beneficial, may necessarily not serve us well under all circumstances.
Well, I don't know about that, Jack. I'm just saying you should maybe get down to Tesco if you need any chopped toms, you know.
Strange thing. Right. Yeah, where were we? Oh yes, shooting things. That's more like it. Yes, shooting things. That's what we want. Right. Extraordinary. Right. Let's get back into the fray, shall we? Oh yes, Paul's always quick to keep me informed of his comings and goings. But between you and me, the corn chili isn't that legendary. Yeah. Back into the super cruise. Hey, Bob Ross making a. Ooh. There we go. Making a much welcome appearance there on my chat line. And thank you, Zen. Whoa. So. More USS hunting then. There we are. Ooh. How's about that then? Getting stuff scanned. Oh. Now, did Paul... MC will know what I'm talking about. Did Paul sound okay? Well, you know, exploring is its own reward, as they say. Shipping lane, that's a help. Let's slow down a little though, otherwise we'll end up arriving. And then where will we be? There! That's where we'll be. Ah. Fantastic. Possibly. I accept meat. What are you? Combat. I think I can take you. Slow-moving thing. Really? Out here? I notice you're not really fighting back here. jolly good. Now this is competent, you know, and I'm mostly harmless, so we might. Don't know what's going on with me. Multi-cannons there. Yeah.
Get destroyed.
Splendid. More space dust. Paul sounded like he was talking from a comfortable study rather than the center of a disused and drained Edwardian municipal swimming pool. Marvellous! That's so much better than the last time he popped round then. Yes, I think somehow, I don't know how, he'd managed to rig it so that he was coming through my desktop as well as through my microphone. Amazing. They don't call him Paul for nothing. How are we doing? Oh, 10 minutes. Well, I don't think we're going to make novice tonight, but no, that would be a lovely, intimate experience, I'm sure, Zen. So how are you, Lou, anyway? I think we've had everyone else's news, but we've not had yours.
Frame shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Let's park up at the nav beacon, shall we? It's low security. We've got stuff in the hold. I think things might happen. No, I certainly can't hold my beer. If everyone needs Bertrand, I've been pulled over for carrying poo. See? Then it'd be all over this like fish on glue. Ooh, 50%. Ooh, we're halfway there. Ooh, ooh. Nope, I've got nothing. Very poor. The words of Contrary Joe, you should never start something you're not prepared. Not going to that one. should have gone with Hypocrite Joe there, really. Let's take to it. In the words of Hypocrite Joe, you should never start anything that you're not prepared. The joke there, of course, being a complete sentence would one assume be prepared to finish, you see. So in giving us this rule, but not actually completing it, he is actually breaking the rule, thus living up to his given moniker of hypocrite, you see. It's just the top flight humorous stylings you can expect on this stream. Also, loops of shame. Slow me down, little star. Slow me down. Ooh, 5 minutes. Perhaps I should have just cashed in. Who knows? If anyone has any raid nominations, do get them in. Yeah. Very unlikely. Plausible, but again, yeah, nope. Another type 6.
Scan detected.
That's a bounty hunter, I think. Lalabelle Pixie. There's a name to strike terror in the hearts of men. Hello, new arrival. Shall we? It's type 7. Anything could happen. In fact, nothing's gonna happen if we don't get there. There we go. Got its attention. Vous voudrez mes bons, monsieur? Ou madame? Parce que c'est une madame. Always helps to have some pips in weapons. A little bit of buckshot there. Is that the shields going? Vraiment, c'est très possible. Oh. So I nodded off there a little. We've got. There we go. Whoa. Well, this is only going one way, really, isn't it? Whoa. I will end you. Didn't really think so, I'm afraid. Je vais vous finir, je pense. Ha ha ha. There we go. Right, so, quick as you like. This is one thing we like on this stream, it's closure. Oh, yes, you can go. I did that. Never mind. There we go. Monsieur Usher. Merci. So yes, we'll get this crate landed and cash in our beautiful bounties. And call it a night, I think. I'm clogging off. What? Pardon me. Oh. Dear, dear. La rature de fond jambon. Yes. Oh, right. No, crate with a C. MC, I'm afraid. Oops. Coming in a little too fast there. Annoyingly, only slightly too fast. Oh no, I think we haven't. There's we go. Recovery. Jolly good. It's a shame. That's the one thing that annoys me about crate, is that it means that I can't refer to my ship as a crate. Which is I believe, old, sort of First World War, early flying slang, isn't it? Where one's plane was often a thing of canvas and wood, and therefore, very, very literally a crate. I assume that's what it's from, anyway. So some spurious folk etymology. L'étymologie folklorique. I'll try and say it with a C. I could say straight. That would help. Coin a new word there.
Docking request granted.
Nearly did it again. They're just so inviting, the other pads, aren't they? Whereas pad number 2 is a bit of a number 2. Truth be told. Oh, there we go.
Landing gear deployed.
Textbook. Crate. Yes, I think I can pull that off. That was definitely the wrong button. Contacts. Ooh, another 60 grand. Lovely. What does that do to our scores?
Hull repaired.
52. Had a feeling. Right. So, I think that's us for this evening. So, let's return to the surface and F12 this stuff. Is that still? Oh dear. There we go. So yes, steering. Come on. Kirby's needle rides again. So, it only remains for me to thank all you wonderful viewers what have joined me tonight. If I can get me doohickey up. Yes, so just like to thank Be Creative Lou, Lyttle Lou, Frankly Fenn, Jason G, who popped in there. Hello, Jason G. M Curtains, Millstone Barn, Orange Spark, Zen Archer. I'd like to thank Boring Paul for popping around. It was, good to see him. And, of course, a special thank you to the one and only Steve Kirby for making me the man I am today. So, I've blown me exit there. So, until we meet again, fly safe, and I shall see you in the back.